All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Press Record commentary series where you guys just hear the ramblings of a madman. I think that's going to be the tagline going forward. Who knows? But I do have actually a question to pose to you guys. Have you guys ever experienced a feeling where you're just left wondering what could have happened if you just did something different? Kind of a loaded, vague ish question, but the reason I kind of bring this up is, funny enough, it relates to a person that truly liked, actually, not even liked, I actually loved them. Yeah, it's not often you would hear me say that isn't involving, like, obviously a particular medium that we love to participate in, and also content creation. Yeah, it's kind of surprising that I would use a word so delicate that is also very dangerous as well. Now, I bring this person up because they were kind of the catalyst, along with many other things, that helped me become the person that I am today. Now, I still kind of try my best to keep up with them just to see how they're doing. And it's clear that they're doing very well, obviously, without me being involved. But I don't want to harbor on that too much. That'll be a bridge that I cross on my own one other night. Now, this person has been a sort of thought just like in the back of my head that I just kind of constantly thought, what if I did this thing different, or what if I did that different? The reason I bring that up is because, as I mentioned earlier, I was just in love with them. I really liked their companionship, the energy they always brought out that was just extremely infectious. And I just never had anybody that I met for a long time that made me feel like that weren't my guys or other people that I know of, especially considering that this was during a time that I ended up leaving one of my longest tenure jobs, at least as of this moment, of 4 years, pretty much just building that place up, and then just getting hit with the biggest 180 of me and my other colleagues' careers during that time. And who knows, maybe one day I'll have that as an episode, or even just have that as like a dedicated podcast. But only time will tell on that one. So I was leaving that place, and I couldn't even complete the my 2 weeks notice over there just because I actually contracted COVID. Yeah, that was not the most fun time to be dealing with all of that, and so obviously I was dealing with the pressure from that job, and then dealing with COVID. Just a mixture of just bad things happening all at once. But while I was recovering, and it got to the point that that I could at least be around my roommates at the time without having to worry too much about infection or it getting worse. Uh, it didn't even take that long. I think it was like maybe like a few days or so that we were just feeling like severely ill, but after that, we're just chilling. But I'm digressing from the story. So I recovered from COVID. I finally left my job. Then I meet this person, and the first thing they notice, this is these were the old days when I actually had dyed hair. Yep, I was like the Dennis Rodman. I was like Dennis Rodman a lot when it came to my hair, especially because it was always changing like every 2 weeks or so. Luckily, it wasn't. They were just semi-permanent, so nothing to worry about that. But to give you an idea of like what this hairstyle looked like, it was a bleach blonde base with pink flames, and there was a pink breast cancer awareness ribbon since it was October during that time. And this person, we're actually just going to go ahead and just call him BB. BB ended up noticing this style, of course, just because it's very striking of a style. And they said, hey, that hair is that's really cool. And I was like, oh, thank you. And I don't know what came to me, but I got like one of the biggest boosts of confidence like ever. There was it was just something I never really felt in like a long time, especially considering the fact that, like I said, COVID, leaving the other job, just several factors. And yeah, that was a crazy feeling that I had. So I obviously, because I met him once and I learned that they've been working there. It's just that we work on two different ends of the spectrum. They work in the morning, I work at night. So I try to I try to chat up with BB, and turns out very similar. We like games, we like anime, and we always had just kind of like dreams and aspirations to go to like different places, whether it be hikes, going to certain beaches, or just doing certain activities. Always a fun time like that. And it got to the point that I wanted to basically ask them out on a date because I wanted to see if maybe we could become a thing and, try just every attempt I tried. I just couldn't stick the landing, unfortunately. Now, when it came to wanting what should I have done differently in terms of this, I think that I should have just like whenever they were still like around me, I should have just gone with it. Uh, it was a very pivotal moment in my life that, quite frankly, I still just look back on, and it just still makes me think about it to this day. Now, whether they see this video, maybe like years, or if they somehow still follow me on my socials, which you can go down to the description down below. If they find this video, Meg, you know what? I just want to say to BB, you pretty much just ignited a fire up my ass just to really go hard on my content creation. Start doing things that I love to do more and more. And it's always going to be, just playing games with friends, but also trying to do creative stuff like this. Now, in terms of how this relates to content creation and the like, I mean, the one thing I always tend to struggle with, and quite frankly, I sort of am still kind of struggling with, but I'm kind of getting a better semblance of how to do this, was always consistency. That was always going to be the issue I always had when it came to doing stuff like this. During a time when I just was sort of just doing it if I felt like it. Nowadays, if I ever want to get quote unquote popular or have any success on any of my social medias or this channel or Twitch, so on and so forth, it was always about consistency. And that was going to be my biggest struggle and my biggest crutch when it came to being kind of like some other people who always streamed, and who pretty much, even people who stream full time, they have a consistent schedule. They know what to post. They know what to do. They know how to do edits, yada yada yada, stuff like that. Now, I do eventually want to try to do more of that, as you can see, even though I kind of think this is a bare minimum, but hey, I'm already taking a step further than most people would ever take. And sometimes it's just one of those things where you just have to really put into perspective. Hey, you just gotta take that chance, man. Take that big old leap of faith, because you never know what's gonna be on. You never know what's gonna be in that ocean. One day, people will learn that life isn't always about just being comfortable. Life is a mixture of taking risks and understanding what you can do with said risks. Maybe you can avoid it, or if you're able to contain it, then you should be able to find that point in your life just say, hey, maybe this can be something for me, something for my friends. Who knows? But any, but aside from all of that, and this is kind of hilariously timed too, just because this I could have told this story on Valentine's Day, but I just was I'm gonna be honest, I was just kind of busy that whole time, and I wasn't really feeling like making a video when it came to something like that. But hey, like I said, just take that leap of faith, man. Just take the leap of faith. But anyways, thank you guys for listening or watching this if you guys are interested. I will be streaming fairly soon. I do plan to stream this weekend, even up until Monday. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves beta is going to be going out, at least as of me recording this video. It's about 2 hours from now. Marvel Rivals mid-season update is coming, and then Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 2 is coming, and I will be posting when I go live on my Instagram of the same name and TikTok as well. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this and future streams down the line. Like I said, follow my socials in the description down below. And with all that being said, thank you guys for listening or watching. Take care.